Okay, so Merry Christmas everyone. Today is Christmas Eve and I received both these packages in the mail. So it's kind of like some Christmas presents that have come early. They're not really Christmas presents because I've bought these myself. First is a Lightake order. This is quite a big order for me. It's around 5 or 6 cubes because usually whenever I order puzzles I'll only order one at a time. And underneath this is a puzzle that I bought from eBay, and it will have come all the way over from America. So let's open up the eBay package first. Try not to show my address. So this should be a part-to-part puzzle. And that should be the invoice. So this was listed as new in the box. So I think it's been taken out of the box and used, but it's supposed to be like new. I love the artwork that's on this packaging. You've got like a sailor there, and you got like some crazy looking fish. It's by Binary Arts, and it says, "You're the skipper. Shift the tiles to sail your ship from port to port." The sailor is shouting, "Ahoy skipper, here's how to play. Shift the tiles to sail your ship from port to port. Watch out, rough seas ahead. Great puzzle action means your boat will break up, but don't panic, a few quick shifts and she'll be seaworthy again. You're the skipper, cast off and get ready for a high seas puzzle adventure." Yeah, I've always liked the look of this puzzle, but it's always been very expensive. Like usually when I go onto eBay to try and find one, or Amazon, there's usually not that many for sale, and usually they go for around £35 each, but luckily a couple of weeks ago I found this on eBay for around £20, and that includes the shipping. So let's open this up. So it looks like this is like a guide to show you how to solve it. And here is the puzzle itself. So it's a lot smaller than I was expecting it to be. So basically you've got a plunger there and a plunger there. So when you move one, it moves the other, and then I think these are plungers as well. So basically what you need to do is to get this ship from this part over to the next one. But obviously you need the ship to be complete when you get it over there. Yeah, it seems to be a bit stuck there. So as you can see, it's getting mixed up already. Let's see if I can get it back. There you go. And it says Binary Arts there on the plastic. So this is supposed to be a really difficult puzzle. Yeah, I'm not really sure why my camera has gone red there. Now it's back to normal. So yeah, I'm going to have a lot of fun with this puzzle. So let's open up the Lightake package. So the reason why I ordered a lot of puzzles from Lightake is because it was like a Christmas deal. They were selling several puzzles at a 25% discount, which is quite a big discount. So I looked at the puzzles that had a 25% discount on them, and quite a few of them were puzzles that were on my wanted list. So I thought, well, you know, if I want to get these puzzles at a 25% discount, I need to get them now, because they were way cheaper than anywhere else that I've seen them for sale. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scramble these puzzles at the end of the video, instead of like showing a puzzle, scrambling it, then showing another puzzle, then scrambling it, and so on. Because if I do it the way I usually do it, it's going to take a long time for me to show you all of the puzzles. So I figure it would be best for me to scramble them all at the end of the video. So we have the Dayan Gem VIII, I think it's the 8. A Formula 3x3 cube. This was a freebie. I think if you spend over $60 on Lightake, you get you can choose a free gift. A YJ 4x4 Fisher cube, a Dayan Gem VI. This is way smaller than I was expecting it to be. An IA 5x5x4, and an IA 4x4x5. So let's open up this free gift first. So this is a formula cube, and it's supposed to be exactly the same as the YJ Sulong. I'm not sure if YJ actually make this formula cube or whether this formula cube is a knockoff. Warning: this product contains tiny fragments. Keep away from kids under 6. And interestingly, the 0-3 sad onion, it's in red. So here's the instruction sheet, 7-step solution guide. I never bother with reading these things. Let's see the cube itself. That does look, it doesn't seem to look exactly the same as the YJ Sulong. I don't really feel like getting up and getting the YJ Sulong to compare it, but these, like the corners of the cube they seem to look a lot more rounded from the YJ Sulong. I could be wrong, but that seems to move really good. So there's the Formula Cube logo. Let's see what the corner cutting is like. It's okay. Doesn't really look like an in focus there, hang on. Yeah, the corner cutting, it's not too bad, I suppose. Show you what the pieces look like, because some people like looking at this kind of stuff. For some reason I can't get the piece out. I'm not really sure why, because the cube doesn't feel too tight, the tensions doesn't feel too tight. So I'm not really sure why I can't get a piece out. Oh, this one's come out. And it's split in half. That's what actually happened on the YJ Sulong when I tried to show a piece. Don't think I've got that back in right. Okay, I've got it back in now. So let's take a look at this YJ 4x4 Fisher Cube. And I think this guy's called Felix. Felix Semdegs. Is he a world record holder for the fastest time with a 3x3 or something? I'm not really sure. I don't really follow speed cubing, to be honest. Let's try and open this up. So there it is, and you've got like this Chinese logo on one of the pieces there. Not sure what that says in Chinese. So I'm not really keen on these thick black borders on each corner of the puzzle, but apart from that it looks quite good. A couple of these stickers are wrinkled there. Not sure if that's going to show up on camera. This is how the size compares to a regular size 4x4. It's pretty much exactly the same size. So let's see what it turns like. This middle layer, it feels a bit stiff. It feels more stiffer than this outside layer. Yeah, this outside layer is looser than this middle layer as well. These bits turn okay. Yeah, all in all the turning, it's not that bad at all. It's just this middle layer, it kind of feels quite a bit more stiffer than the other layers. So this is basically a 4x4 version of the regular Fisher Cube. So obviously this puzzle, it shape shifts, so you can do crazy stuff with it like that. Very, very cool. I do really like 4x4 shape mods. Okay, so let's take a look at the Dayan Gem Cube VIII. Box is quite crushed up. Created in China. Usually it says on puzzles or pretty much anything made in China, but this says created in China. Yeah, I had a really hard time deciding whether to get one of these in stickless or black plastic, but eventually I just ended up getting one in black plastic. So this is my first Dayan Gem Cube. I may get all of the Gem Cubes in the Gem Cube series. Really cool looking puzzle. Now, the videos that I've seen of this puzzle, the turning is quite bad, so let's see what it's like. It's a bit catchy, but it's not, it doesn't seem that bad. Let's see. Yeah, the turning, it's quite catchy, but it still easily turns. It doesn't actually get stuck or anything. So yeah, that's really not too bad at all. Okay, so let's open up the Dayan Gem Cube VI. This is, and there's a picture of it, this is a really, really cool looking puzzle, I think. Yeah, this box, it also doubles as a box for the Wheels of Wisdom, which I've already got. Wow, that is just a beautiful looking puzzle. It's way smaller than I was expecting it to be. Whenever I see pictures of this or whenever I see videos of this, it always looks really, really big. But it's going to be a lot of fun trying to solve this. So we've got the regular colour scheme on it. So these big faces, they remind me of the Wheels of Wisdom, and then these smaller ones, they remind me of the crystal pyraminx and the micro prisminx. So I think you can scramble this like a 3x3, and that turning is really, really stiff. But I've got a feeling it will break in quite well. So yeah, I think you could just scramble this and solve it like a 3x3 if you wanted to. But then you also have these cuts as well, these more shallower cuts. Am I turning it right? I'm not really sure. Let's try turning this one. Yeah, these more shallower cuts, they're really, really stiff. I think maybe this is not being lubed, because it feels quite dry and it's just really, really difficult to turn. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spend a while with this trying to get these shallower cuts to move better, and then I'll come back. Okay, so I've been messing around with this puzzle for a while, and these more shallower cuts, they're still really, really stiff. I think what's happened is that this puzzle has not been lubed because it does feel very dry, and usually when people receive these Dayan Gem VIs, they complain about these little stickers coming off, and it's usually the lube that causes that. And on this puzzle, none of these stickers seem to have come off. So I'm pretty sure that this has not been lubed, so I don't know, I'm just going to have to break this in more. I may have to take it apart and lube it, maybe tension it, I'm not really sure. But yeah, I mean, I don't really want to turn these more shallower faces because I've got to put so much pressure on them to turn them that I'm worried that I'm going to damage the stickers. And you can see that little piece there, it's come out of place. Okay, so finally I managed to get the piece back into place. That was pretty difficult actually. So let's try and do a checkerboard pattern on this. Okay, so now we have a checkerboard pattern. Yeah, a few of these pieces, they're not in the right places. I'm not really sure how I've managed to do that, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to scramble it anyway at the end of the video. So this is IE's 4x4x5. I'm glad these are stickered because in a lot of videos these puzzles come unstickered and you've got to sticker them yourself. It's fully functional, of course. And there's the IE logo. So it looks like we've got the regular colour scheme. It kind of has a bit of an East Sheen feel and look to it. Doesn't really sound swisher like an East Sheen though. That middle layer does. It does kind of sound a bit swisher. But yeah, this moves pretty damn well. I do really like cuboids. I don't have that many of them though, so I'm really glad that I've got this and the 5x5x4. Probably won't corner cut. It does a little bit. I guess because it has like a kind of a East Sheen look and feel to it, I was assuming that it wouldn't be able to corner cut, but it does a bit, so I guess maybe these do have springs in them, I'm not sure. But let's try and do a checkerboard pattern on this. Okay, that's not going to work. Okay, so that's the best I can do as far as a checkerboard pattern is concerned. Okay, it looks like I've messed this one up as well. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get it back. Nope. Okay, so lastly is IE's 5x5x4. This is a bit of a beast. It's quite big. This layer is pretty damn stiff actually. Wow. Feels really rough. That one does too. This outside layer, and probably this one, yeah, feel a lot better. Yeah, the inner layers, they feel really rough, but the outside ones feel quite good. That looks quite cool. Okay, so let's try and do a checkerboard pattern on this one. And again, it hasn't quite worked out because this side and this side, you've just got stripes, but the other sides have got a checkerboard pattern on them. So yeah, I've messed this one up as well. I've not managed to get it back to its source state. See, I mean, some puzzles are easy to put into a checkerboard pattern, whereas others are a lot more difficult. So yeah, let's start scrambling up these puzzles. So yeah, these two cuboids that I've got, they don't shapeshift. So I guess that's fully scrambled. Now let's scramble the, what's this one? The 4x4x5. This moves way better than the 5x5x4. Now for the Dayan Gem VIII. This actually feels as though it's been lubed. Guess that's probably fully scrambled. And now for this one. Yeah, you've really got to grip these more shallower faces. See, now that's come out of place. In fact, a few of them have come out of place. think I'm the only person who has got an unlubed Dayan Gem VI. Because every video that I've seen of this puzzle, the people in the videos never seem to have any problems with turning these more shallower faces. So I'm not going to give this a thorough scramble because it would take too long because of how difficult it is to turn these shallower faces. So that is the Dayan Gem VI. I'm sure you all know what a 3x3 looks like when it's scrambled, but I might as well scramble it since I'm scrambling all the others. Yeah, this cube, it moves really nicely. Doesn't feel like it's lubed, it feels quite dry. And now for the 4x4 Fisher cube. I was gonna say then, shall I try and do a checkerboard pattern on it, but I can't do a checkerboard pattern on the 4x4, so I'm not sure whether it's possible or not to do a checkerboard pattern on the 4x4, or whether it's impossible, but a lot of people can't do it anyway. So this moves really good. So that is a scrambled 4x4 Fisher cube. And then lastly, the port-to-port. You don't really scramble this. Basically, what you do is you try to get the ship from one port to another, but when you do that, obviously it is going to end up getting scrambled, so let's just scramble it up. So there is a scrambled port-to-port. So, to sum up, I've got a port-to-port, a IE 5x5x4, an IE 4x4x5, a Dayan Gem VIII, a Dayan Gem VI, a Formula 3x3, and a YJ 4x4 Fisher cube. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.